Hello there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video here in the Java Let's Play world. Today we are continuing where we left off last time by putting in more floors. And I did do some off-camera collection. Woo! Basically, when this runs out for this episode, that's it for this episode. So, sit back, relax, and listen to me ramble for 20 minutes. I'm wore out. I've had a long weekend. It was a very eventful weekend, so, I'm a little tired. I will probably pass out pretty heavily tonight, so. Had work yesterday, went to the museum, walked around campus, went stargazing, which didn't actually really yield all that much interesting stuff to look at. This is the most boring time of the year unless you have a telescope, which we did not have a telescope with us yesterday, and so it was. Yeah, we'll have to look at. Okay, now we gotta remember how to do these torches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyways, yeah, it was just extremely windy. It wasn't that cold. I mean, had I been wearing pants, I would have. Oh, we are out of. Okay. Had I been wearing long pants. I was wearing pants. I was wearing shorts. Had I not been wearing shorts and been wearing like jeans, I would have been a lot warmer. But it was a warm day yesterday, and I wanted to wear pants. So then today, I wanted to go see the site of the Josh fight, see if anybody showed up. But alas, no one did, and alas, I never made it. Which made me a little bummed out. I mean, Phil and I played Minecraft all afternoon, so I'm exhausted from that. So, telling him, stop crouching. Ah. Not sure why I did that. I think I had a bunch of torches left over, and it still left. I think I still had a bunch of torches. So we're moving up. I think we're over halfway done. Hard to say, but yeah. Anyways, what else? Yeah, I'm just kind of tired from this weekend. Pretty eventful. And then I had to remember I still had to do this, even though I was just enjoying watching The Big Bang Theory, winding down for the evening. Didn't realize I have to go do this. Which isn't to say that I'm not enjoying doing this. Indifferent. It's Minecraft. I hardly get excited to play the game, but I'm not like, oh, I have to play. Oh. The fact that I even had the free time to play is pretty nice in general, so. Well, why the diamond hoe is in my inventory in the first place? So anyways, What to talk about? What to talk about? Oh, so yeah, this time of year is extremely boring for stargazing. I mean, unless you want to look at the Milky Way and are in a spot that lets you do that, there's simply put, there just isn't going to be anything to look at. There were a bunch of Messier objects, or Miser. I don't know how you say it. I used to say Miser, but I think Dr. Becky calls them Messier. Anyways, there's a bunch of those objects up. There's literally a spot in the sky that's like, hey, look here. And I'm like, oh, there's a bunch of them. Okay. Look at them with the binoculars. They all look the same. They all look... I couldn't tell if they were smudges or what they were. So it's a little disappointing. And it's like, well, I guess I need to get the telescope out. Yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, those binoculars, they're nowhere near as powerful as a telescope. Because a telescope, I can I can kind of tell the difference between the rings of Saturn and stuff. Like, I can discern that Saturn has rings. Through the binoculars, it's debatable. You might be able to tell if you can hold it still long enough, but not really. And you're not gonna see any of the moons. Actually, something that Phil couldn't believe is that we can see moons of Saturn. Or are supposed to be able to see moons of Saturn. Thing is, Saturn is not up currently. It's only up in the mornings. Actually, a big conjuncture going on soon. Like, Jupiter and Venus are gonna be like really close in the sky together, which is gonna be crazy. I don't know if they're gonna be as close as Saturn and Jupiter were at that time. But this will be super... if they do get that close, that's going to be super bright. Even brighter. Because Venus is the brightest thing in the night sky. Besides, like... Yeah, Jupiter is, like... Venus and Jupiter are the two brightest things in the night sky. That is something I'm kind of excited about going back out west. Is that we won't have the planets. Which is a bummer, because those are always fun to look at through the binoculars. Or a telescope if you have to bring one, but they're also just, they're bright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. They're really bright. Surprisingly, it's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're really bright, and they actually kind of just throw your... When you look at them, and then try and look somewhere else, it kind of throws your whole night... Kind of throws your, what you're able to see off a little bit. Like, whoa, it's super bright. And we went and found a spot that, this time was different than our normal spot. I kind of liked it better. It's darker than our other spot. So we have a class 3 spot that we go to. And it's much... we have a class 3 spot we like to go to. But we found a class 2 that... it's a crappy class 2, but it's a class 2 nonetheless. Not too far from where our class 1 spot was. Or, not class 1. Our class 3 spot was. It's a very crappy class 3. Class 2. As for the class 3 is it's a firm class 3. The class 2 is... it's not great. But it is, as we kind of discussed, it was definitely a class 2. Just, some of the characteristics that they talk about that are associated with something like this. We absolutely saw that. You could see where light pollution ended. You could see the domes of these pockets of light pollution. Do you really want to do that? All right. It's like, do you really want to do this right now, zombie? You're gonna die. Quite quickly. And painlessly for me, anyways. No, I don't want to make... I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Oh crap, my inventory's full. Okay, I guess I gotta put some of this back. Guess need to make a few more. Ooh, there's another cat I don't have. Oh yeah, I got a third cat, by the way. Minecraft cat. Not real cat. I'm not a fan of indoor cats or really pets, to be honest. Like I like the idea of a pet, but at the same time, okay, good. Me and pets just okay. So back to the cat discussion. So I like cats. I'm not like some like diehard like, oh, dogs are better than cats. Oh, no. I don't really care. They're the same. It's just pets. Just from the way I look at them, are just a kind of a waste of money. Yeah, you get some joy out of them, but. And there's this attachment you can grow towards a pet. But here's how I see it, right? I'm going to buy a friend, effectively. So what you're doing, you're buying a friend. But this friend, unlike, say, making friends with humans, has an expiration date that's going to come up soon, like very soon compared to, a human. A human, they will live just as long, maybe even longer as you. I mean, obviously there's always things that happen and people leave us in untimely times. But it's not like a dog where, in 10 years, you're probably not going to have that dog anymore. Sure, you could get lucky and the dog could, live longer than that, but it's almost a guarantee that in 10 years, that dog, you will be having to bury that dog and you will have to get a new one. You will go through 10 dogs in your lifetime. You have to buy 10 friends, at least, throughout your entire lifetime. Which doesn't sound like a lot, when I really... now that I say that out loud, 10 dogs doesn't sound like a lot. That's provided each one lives exactly 10 years and you live to be 100. And they die exactly every decade. Or the grieving time allows for... The point is, they're just... As for your human friend, as long as they don't move away or I don't know, something like that happens, they're gonna be, or something happens that they betray you or something stupid and ridiculous, they're gonna be around. They're not gonna probably cause you a lot of pain. You wouldn't think anyways, these good human friends. All I'm saying is the dog just the dog or the cat. I don't know. They're not... I don't like the idea that I'm gonna, you know, make an attachment to this animal that will leave me at some point. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? The dog will inevitably leave me. The dog or cat or what have you will inevitably leave me, you know, sooner than anything else. I don't want to grow an emotional attachment to it just so that it leaves me. My philosophy kind of comes from living on a farm, you know. Dad always told me, don't get attached to the sheep. Because, you know, that, you know, especially with the slaughter ones, you know. Next thing you know, you're going to be the one selling it and watching it get killed. Or, you know, don't get attached to the ewes. You know, they're going to... You know, you could get lucky and, you know, a ewe could last you, you know, 8 years or whatever. 8 or so years or more. Or you could get unlucky and she only lasts 2 or 3 years. So, you know, this animal you've grown fond of and enjoyed visiting. Every time you saw her, she's gone now. You can't get attached to them. Why do it at all? Why put yourself through the cycle in the first place? And maybe it's kind of like the same idea of back when I was working at Menards and I'd get a crush on some girl or whatever. And you know, my shrink would say, go ask her out. What's the worst that's going to happen? And I'm like, it doesn't matter. I know the answer. I've always known the answer. I still know the answer. It doesn't matter. I don't know. Is what it is. So, another thing came up. I have the opportunity to switch branches that I work. So I work for a bank, and I have the opportunity to switch branches. Well, I have the opportunity to try and switch branches. I have to apply for it like any job and go through an interview and all that stuff. And it's like... It's kind of like this. You know, I had this opportunity, and I don't... You know, maybe thinking, why switch at all? Well, this other branch is much closer to my house. Like, it's within walking distance, and that's something I am interested in doing, is walking to work. Throw on a backpack, wear tennis shoes and shorts and t-shirt, and walk to work every morning. And then, you know, I can lose some weight. Just, in general, get exercise. Save a crap ton of money on gas. Not have to be stuck in traffic. But at the same time, I'm going to have to learn all new employees that I'm working with. I'm going to have to learn a whole new set of customers. And it's just, I don't know what to do. My dad says do whatever. You can always switch back. Phil says kind of the same thing. Do whatever. Talked to Outback. He didn't really have an opinion. I'm pretty sure it was this kind of the same thing. Do whatever, you know? They're just like, so what? You gotta meet new people. So what? You gotta do this. Well, that's a big deal for me. I don't meeting new people just, it's not something I enjoy. I don't know why. I just don't. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I don't know why it's something. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. Well, anyways, what was I saying? Right. I don't... Like, so what? You gotta learn all these new employees. Well, that's the other thing. I really enjoy the people I work with right now. The other full-timer is great. We have a lot in common. We don't really get on each other's nerves. And I have a good time when I go to work and I see the people I see there. How? I don't know if I'm going to walk into work at the new branch every day. I don't know if I'm going to, you know, want to die. You know, just straight up like, oh, I don't like these people. Then what? I can't really go back. You know? I'm stuck at this new, you know, I'm at this new branch. It is what it is. It's also a much busier branch, for one thing, which it comes as a pro and a con. It's a pro in the fact that I can learn my job better. I can get better at my job quicker. Con, it's busier. I don't want to deal with that. I'm comfortable with the workflow that I have. And also, I don't know what their cell phone policy is. I don't entirely know what their cell phone policy is, so... Not that I'm, you know, on my phone, I need to be on my phone. It's just that it's nice to know that, at least at my current place, it's not the end of the world to be on your phone once in a while. You shouldn't be, and I strive to not be, for the most part. But, you know, maybe this new place, it's like, nope, can't do that at all. Don't even think about bringing out your phone. I don't know. I have until Tuesday to make a decision. And I don't know what to do. I honestly am probably just going to flip a coin. And you know what? I mean, I can apply. It doesn't really mean I'm going to get the job either. I can apply and they'd be like, do you really want to take it? And again, it gives me more time. I also don't want to leave my team. You know, I feel bad. Plus, I'd have to go through I have to relearn a bunch of, not passwords, actually. I'd have to relearn a bunch of usernames, because some of my usernames would change, and it's like, I don't want to deal with that. But, like, just the sheer amount of money I'm gonna save by not having to drive to work is insane. It's a lot of money. Gas is expensive right now. I would think I would like to think that if gas were cheaper, I wouldn't even probably be thinking about it that much. But since gas is so high, I'm genuinely considering it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, worked it out. So I don't know. I guess I'll let you guys know in the podcast whether or not what my decision is. I'm recording the podcast Tuesday, I think is what Phil and I agreed on. And so I have to have a decision made by then. And that's when I'll, I mean, that doesn't decide, like, yeah, this is going to be my new position. It's just, I applied or whatever, or I didn't. Damn. I'm one more round of cutting down trees and we'll have this puppy done. Exciting. I just don't know. I just don't know. That's my issue. I just don't know. It's a big deal in my brain. I don't know. Some people might view it as just, I don't know, whatever, switching branches. No big deal. It's a big deal to me. I don't necessarily like new people. I don't like change. I like to keep things constant and predictable. But what's such a tantalizing idea, what's such a tantalizing offer? All I hear is dollar signs, and it's all I can think about is dollar signs. Like, oh wow, I can save a lot of money. Like a lot of money. I don't know. What's interesting is moving out. Moving to a different place. I had less thoughts about it than changing where I work. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New Minecraft Let's Plays every single Monday, 11 a.m. Central Time. And good night.
Hello there. Actually, it's more of a goodbye. This is my Minecraft outro. Anyways, make sure you subscribe so that we can hit our 10K goal, so we can plant 100 trees for subs for trees. Otherwise, stick around for the next 20 seconds to give me that sweet, sweet watch time.